So in my last video, I told you guys that I was going to do a Q&A for 250 subs. And I think it's safe to say that you guys absolutely blew it out of the water. So anyways, I'm going to be answering the questions that you guys left me in the Q&A. So let's get started with the first one. From @Gabble12, what is your favorite Sonic music OST? I'm going to be honest with you, there are plenty of great soundtracks out there like Unleash and the adventure games. To be honest, Windmill Isle is still stuck in my head all these years later. But in my personal opinion, I'm gonna have to say that my personal favorite one is Frontiers. I just really like the vocal themes for the Titan fights. They also feel a little bit more modern. From @Antonio8716, best Sonic movie or TV show? He's also my uncle, by the way, so you should probably subscribe to him. Anyways, for me, my favorite Sonic movie probably has to be the third one, because Shadow just aura farms the whole time, and it's just so good. For me, my favorite Sonic TV show is probably Sonic X. I just really like how story-based it is. Sonic Prime was fine, but I just like Sonic X better. Also, I don't hate Chris Thorndike. I know a lot of people really don't like him. I can see why, but I really personally don't mind him. From @Moodatim, what is your least favorite Sonic game that is in 06, Forces, or Boom? Well, with those games listed out, I'm assuming you don't want me to say Sonic 4 either. So if we're speaking mainline games, I'd have to choose probably Lost World. It's not inherently a bad thing, it just feels the least like a Sonic game. And for any game in general, probably Sonic Labyrinth. Of all the Game Gear titles, it was probably the most disappointing for me when I played Sonic Origins Plus. From @OfficialRacing929, what motivates you to make videos? What is the process of making videos for you? My main motivation for me is that I honestly just really like making videos. I spend a lot of my free time writing scripts and stuff like that. Also, one of my main inspirations for this were channels like Chowmix, who also did Sonic content, so I kinda wanted to become just like them. A second major reason, to be honest, is also just to get rid of those brain rot channels. There's a certain family of Sonic channels out there. If you know what they are, then you know what I'm talking about. As for the process of making videos, basically I'll just get a random idea in my head. I actually have a whole Google sheet of them right now, so I'm pretty much good for the rest of the year. I'll basically have some random idea pop up in my head, then I'll just write down a quick script for it, and then I'll record some background footage. I usually like to keep it different every time. Like right now, you're watching me play a SpongeBob, but in the last video I was playing with a Yuwaka Sonic mod. So basically, after I do that, I just talk into the microphone. I basically record the whole video unedited. Then after that, I start editing it together. And that's pretty much the whole process. That's not to say editing is easy, though. I had to learn a lot of stuff like keyframes and other things like that, which pretty much explains the 6-month gap between my Sonic Colors video and the video I uploaded before that. I just spent a lot of time trying to learn how to use it, and I still don't know everything, so hopefully my editing will improve. Oh, so to the 5 people who are watching this video, go check out Racing99's channel, it's pretty cool. From @TheCrystalKai, what's your favorite Sonic game? Which type of Sonic level do you like? My favorite Sonic game is probably Sonic X Shadow Generations. Sure, there's the argument that the game is too short, but this time it's 2 games in 1, and I honestly have a lot of fun with the side missions. Close runner-ups would be Frontiers and Unleashed. As for which type of Sonic level I like, I'm assuming this means choosing between the boost or the momentum-based physics from the adventure games, but I'd probably have to choose the boost. Something about it just feels really exhilarating. I mean, when I play the adventure games, something feels a little empty. Feels kinda missing without the boost. That's probably because I played those games first, but I just like that one better. From @JetBolton, do you like the more story-focused or fast-paced Sonic games? So kinda like, do you prefer original Sonic games or Sonic Frontiers? Well people, I have a bit of a confession to make. So you know that whole plot point in Frontiers where Sonic was slowly getting more corrupted because he had to sacrifice himself for his friends? I don't even know if I got that right, but I didn't know any of it because I skipped every single cutscene in that game. So I'm gonna have to say the more fast-paced games. It's not that I don't like a good story, it's just that I usually don't pay attention to it. From @Kian-P7S, what's the worst Sonic story you've ever seen? Well, if we're gonna look at some bad stories, let's take a look at something like 06 for example. I mean sure, it's a pretty weird story with the whole time travel thing and everything, but at least it tried. Let's look at another Sonic game, like Generations. Personally, I think this game has the worst story because there barely is a story. It's not a bad game though, I still like it. And now for the next question, whose name I'm probably going to butcher. Mr-77. I'm sorry if you had to hear me say that. Anyways, what inspired you to become a YouTuber? Well, basically, I already said this, but I just want to surpass these specific set of channels. I mean, honestly, it's really because the first thing that pops up when you search up Sonic on a brand new account is this. High quality content, isn't it? And now it's time for the final question that I put on the thumbnail for absolutely no reason. From @Simari4, when will you be married? Honestly, I have no idea. I'm practically a child right now, so that's pretty much all the questions. Now that I answered all of your questions, I need to ask you guys something. I want to change my profile picture, but I'm not really sure what to change it to. The Sonic drawing was kind of a placeholder for now, but if you guys have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments down below and I'll be happy to hear them out. Anyways, thanks for watching all the way to the end, and I'll see you guys in the next video.